You know what kills a subscription box business faster than anything else in the world? It's not product quality, it's not marketing spend, it's actually bad fulfillment. I'm talking about late boxes, missing items, the wrong SKUs getting packed in there, poor packaging. Now, you don't always hear about this until it's too late because customers are busy and they're rarely going to ever bother to complain about something twice. They just cancel. And along with that goes your recurring revenue, and you're left wondering what's going on. So that's what this video is going to be about, the hidden cost of bad subscription fulfillment and how to avoid it. Before I forget, my name is Brandon. I'm here on behalf of Fulfillrite, a 3PL that has helped thousands of online sellers ship smarter. There's more information about us down there in the description. Now let's talk about what actually happens when your fulfillment process breaks down and why fixing it is going to be worth every penny you spend on it. Missed ship dates equal churn. Subscription customers are creatures of habit. They expect their box to arrive like clockwork every month, every quarter, whatever cadence you have promised. And when that doesn't happen, even once, they notice. And twice, they'll probably cancel. A lot of brands underestimate this. They think that the product is good and that people will just wait. And maybe they will the first time. But fulfillment delays send one message, even if you don't mean to. We're not organized and you can't trust us. And once that idea starts to creep into people's heads, it's hard to shake. Packing mistakes equal refunds and replacements. Let's say your box has 5 items. A face serum, a sample size candle, a pack of herbal tea, a branded sticker, and a thank you note for subscribers. Now imagine this happens. 7% of the boxes are missing the sticker. 3% have the wrong tea flavor, and 1% got the wrong customer's insert. Now that sounds small, but when you think about it, that's an 11% error rate. If you saw that percentage on a mortgage interest rate, you probably wouldn't want to buy a home. What I just outlined here is basically a kind of death by paper cut situation. You get support tickets, you get refund requests, you get maybe a bad review here or there, and you get this growing sense among your subscribers that your brand just doesn't have its act together. And the worst part of this is that you're often stuck eating the cost of that. Replacing one box is like 7 to 12 in shipping plus whatever the product costs. And you do that 30 times a month and you're bleeding money for mistakes that you didn't plan for. Inconsistent boxing equals lower retention. Unboxing is the moment of truth for subscription boxes. You work hard on presentation, coordinated inserts, branded packaging, maybe some tissue paper or a little surprise tucked away inside. But here's the thing, if one box looks beautiful and the next looks rushed, that's not going to be quirky, it's going to come across as sloppy. Good fulfillment partners know this, which is why they build repeatable kitting systems so that the presentation is reliable and not random. Because inconsistent presentation tells your subscriber, once again, that you didn't care this month, even if you really did. So let's talk about the costs of poor inventory management as well. If you don't have real-time inventory tracking, a few things can happen. You can run out of product unexpectedly, you can reorder too late or even too early as a mistake too, and you can't see what's aging or going unsold. So you might panic order expensive inventory just to meet your ship date, and with the extra fees that implies. And for consumables like snacks or supplements, cosmetics, this can get worse even faster because you might accidentally ship expired stock. Or you might throw out perfectly good product because you lost track of FIFO, which is first in, first out. Either way, that's money that you're burning kind of quietly in the background there. Cheap warehouses equal expensive problems. Now, a lot of early stage brands will try and cut costs by working with the cheapest fulfillment provider that they can find. And honestly, you can get away with that for some products. But if a warehouse isn't climate controlled, if you have candles, they'll melt. If you have snacks, they'll spoil. If you require on complex kitting, with subscription boxes do, it might get sloppy because they're not ready to curate those boxes. If you don't track lot numbers or expiration dates, it can make it difficult to ship things that expire, like supplements. And if you raise a concern and you get an automated ticketing system or a vague promise to look into things or maybe a call center, it's hard to get to the root of this stuff. So it ends up being more expensive in the long run to deal with the churn and the customer support time that you have to spend on the phone. And let's do the math here. If you're shipping 1,000 boxes a month and each box costs you again like 7 to fulfill, and you use a cut rate warehouse that makes packing mistakes in say 5% of the boxes, That's 50 boxes a month that you have to resend at the cost of postage. That's $350 in shipping alone. And it could be another $350 in product value, or maybe much more. And that's $700 a month lost just in preventable errors. Now, if you add lost customers, bad reviews, staff time, and the emotional cost of just constantly putting out fires, which is no minor thing here, as well as the gap between cheap fulfillment and good fulfillment gets very, very clear. So what does good fulfillment look like? Good fulfillment doesn't mean shipping boxes alone. It means kitting accuracy across thousands of orders. It means consistent presentation every single time. It means real-time inventory data with reorder alerts and lot tracking if you need it, climate control for sensitive products, and same day or next day shipping without chaos, as well as support from people who actually know your account. And most of all, it's just about consistency. Because that's what subscribers pay for when they get a subscription box, not just a great product, but a reliable, consistent experience. So what's the real cost of bad fulfillment? It's not what you pay to fix the mistakes. It's the customers who never complain and just kind of ghost you. It's the referrals that don't ever materialize and the revenue you don't make because your box just looks sloppy this month. Or it's the influencer that you wanted to impress who got the wrong SKU. It's the stress of not knowing whether your warehouse has it under control. These are not line items on your P&L. You're not going to be able to track them there, but they are real. And if you're scaling a subscription brand, they are definitely worth solving early. You don't need perfect fulfillment, no matter how this has sounded. Nor is that even a good goal, because orders can leave the warehouse in perfect condition only to be broken by the post office en route to the recipient's home. But you absolutely need a reliable, repeatable, well-supported fulfillment process that protects your margins and keeps your subscribers happy, whether you do it on your own or you get some help. And the cost of getting that wrong is just this kind of quiet, cumulative, and deeply expensive list of problems. You get it right, on the other hand, you get time and trust and the ability to grow. Now, if this sounds like something that you're wrestling with right now, we've got some more videos that might be able to help you here. First is our primer on subscription box fulfillment. And then here's another one on what is a 3PL. And another on how to choose the right fulfillment partner. Now, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to slap some postage on that bell so that we can express ship new videos to you as soon as they drop. Thanks for watching.